Welcome back. Today, we will talk about polymorphism. Polymorphism in Solidity refers to the ability to process data or interact with contracts in multiple forms. It allows you to write code that can handle different types of data or contract instances without needing to know their specific types at compile time. Solidity supports two types of polymorphism: function polymorphism and contract polymorphism. Let's talk about the function polymorphism. In Solidity, function polymorphism refers to the ability to define multiple functions with the same name but different parameter types or numbers. This is known as a function overloading. By using function polymorphism, you can create functions that can handle different data types, or different combinations of input parameters. When you call a polymorphic function, the compiler determines the appropriate function to execute based on the provided arguments. In this example, the contract method overloading defines two functions with the same name but different argument lists. To demonstrate function polymorphism, let's break down the code line by line. So the first line specifies the SPDX license identifier for the contract. Actually, SPDX refers to Software Package Data Exchange. It's standard format for exchange software license information. In this case, the license identified by GPL 3.0, I mean GNU, General Public License 3.0. The second line about Pragma Solidity, the Pragma statement is used to specify the version of the Solidity compiler to be used compiling the contract. In this case, it specifies the version should be greater than or equal to 0.4.22 or less than 0.9.0. Okay, the next lines, it's a comment. These are comments. The title and the author. Title actually tag specifies the title or name of the contract. Author tag specifies the author's name. Notice here tag provides a brief description or notice about the contract. Now the contract method overloading. This line starts the declaration of method overloading contract. Okay. This function is named getValue. Here we have a function getValue and takes a string parameter strn. It's declared as public, as you see, meaning it can be called from other contracts or externally. Sorry. About the pure keyword here, you can see pure here. The pure keyword indicates what? Indicates that the function doesn't read or modify the contract state, and it retains a string value, which is the same as the input parameter strn. Here we have a function. This function also named getValue, but it takes an unsigned integer parameter, which is num, okay, as you see here, and this is retain also an unsigned integer value, which is the same as input parameter num, okay, and has the same visibility and the purity as the previous function, as you see here, public and pure. So the two getValue functions here demonstrate function polymorphism or function overloading. They have the same name but different parameter types. So depending on the type of argument passed when calling the function, the appropriate overloaded function will be executed. So overall, the contract method overloading here showcases how function polymorphism works in Solidity by demonstrating two functions with the same name but different parameter. Now let's talk about the second type, which is contract polymorphism in Solidity. This refers to the ability to interact with different contracts using a unified interface or base contract. So you can define a base contract with common functions or properties, and then create derived contracts that inherit from the base contract. The derived contracts can override actually the base contract's functions or add new functions. With contract polymorphism, you can interact with different derived contracts through the same interface and treating them as instances of the base contract. This allows for code reusability and flexibility when working with different contracts instances. Now let's apply a code for contract polymorphism. Here you can see the code. Okay, we have here a contract parent, and we have a function set value here, num1 and num2, and return 10. And the contract child is parent, which inherit from the parental contract. And then we have contract polymorphism, and we have here creating an object and the function to set values, as you see here, get sum, and we can now compile it and then deploy this code. I compile this code and then deploy it, but we will check at the first. We should choose the contract polymorphism and deploy. Then go to the here. We have here 2 number. So we should add the 2 number here. I will add 2 and 4 or 3, okay. Then transact and get the sum. We get the sum here 5. So this is the type of polymorphism, which is a type of polymorphism. We have 2 types, function and contract, and this is the type of contract. Okay, I think it's clear now about the parent here and the child contract, and we have the same function inside the parent and the child contract. So function get value overloaded here. Then we define a calling contract and creating an object, and the function to set values. We have here also get input, and function to get value. Here we can see the result by after deploying the contract and compile it and deploying it, then we can get the result. I hope the meaning of polymorphism in Solidity is clear now. Thank you for watching this video.